So this is your first trip to China. What led you to decide that now is the right time to go visit?
Well, obviously, as you take a look at the markets globally, and you take a look at the enormous competitive advantages that the Japanese have and what's going on, you'd have to be just about insane not to take a look and understand, at least understand what's happening and the impact that they're going to have on energy, on commodities, and everything else. And if you're going to be a player globally, you can't avoid China, to be quite frank. And unfortunately, I think from the African American perspective, it has not been a focus, and we haven't done, in my opinion, a good job of understanding the point of entries and the opportunities that may exist. So, as a leader, I feel it was important for me to get engaged and get my own perception, not from outside looking in, but to come and really get a chance to meet the people and try to make my own observations about what was good and what was bad.
So what are the things that you're learning from this trip about how to enter the market?
Well, one of the things I think is a significant challenge is that our markets are very open. The Chinese market is not nearly as open as our market. So we have a very different philosophical approach in terms of the culture, in terms of the communist country, and in terms of the free market, how we react. And we're really, when we take a look at the numbers, we have a significant trade deficit. And it's getting worse, not better. And we have to do something different. We got to figure something out in a hurry. We got an enormous amount as the Chinese continue to fuel their economy, tremendous need for energy. I mean, enormous consumption of energy. And at some point in time, that's going to have some type of impact upon the world economies and how they, get the energy to fuel their economy. In the communist country, we really need help with political stability. The average person feels like it's working for them. If you don't have that, then you have other problems. So they're going to always be very strong and very strategic about how to keep this economy going and how to create the jobs and everything else. And I think that's going to put some real global challenges on all of us to be in a competitive position so we don't get left behind.
Now, when you go back, what are you going to do? You said trade imbalance is an urgent problem when you're back, and what are some of the concrete things that you have?
Well, I think this trip has inspired me to do more work in Africa, and I'll tell you why. When you take a look at where smart money is going, like in the markets, where institutional money is invested, it's not where the average investor is going. Smart money is always ahead of the pack.